Hello everyone, Steve Wilson here. Hope your day is going great in Saddlebrook. I'm up in the Northwest right now, and boy, I tell you, it's going through a lot of craziness up here. We've got a lot of fires up here. There's a lot of smoke in the air. We've had to deal with a great deal of problems up here. It's hard to see, when you're driving, hard when you're doing almost anything. When you're used to being able to see many miles ahead, you're suffering almost like you're driving in the dark during the day. And it got me to thinking a little bit about what the Lord has to say about this. I was reading in the love chapter in God's Word, 1 Corinthians 13, but you carry that a little bit further from where those verses are located, and you come to the 12th verse there, and it talks about our life before we really come to know the Lord. It says it's like looking, in the Message, actually it says, it's like looking through smoke. It's like you can't see. It's hard to see everything, and it's very dim. But as we get to know the Lord, things begin to clear up, and we begin to see clearly His way for our life when we begin to follow Him. In fact, the verse before that says, when I was a child, I did things as a child. I ate as a child, thought as a child, but when I became a man, I did things as a man. That's what we're talking about. When we come to know the Lord, we become an adult, we make different decisions in our life. I hope that's what you're doing these days, that you're growing in the Lord each and every day. There was a time in my life where I was associated with a ministry where they were ministering to ladies that had made poor decisions most of their life. They'd grown up in tough circumstances, certainly, but it didn't get any better when they were continually making bad decisions, not following what the Lord had for them. And it was well into their adult life that they began seeing things differently, because they began doing things and reading things that the Lord wanted them to do. And they began following Him, and their life turned around. But so much of their life was a problem because they hadn't followed the Lord. Well, let's get started right now. Let's not let it get any further down the road. Let's get into His Word. Let's start associating ourselves with the right kinds of people, doing the right kind of things, visiting those websites, and taking care of our life in such a way that we're not looking through the smoke. We're looking clearly and seeing God doing things His way. Have a fantastic week, everyone.